In a previous video, I showed cutting the binding channels in the body, and it all came out pretty well. And now we're going to bend the bindings. I've taken some ebony and I've glued a little piece of maple veneer onto them and then ripped them so that they're about a 32nd of an inch longer and wider than they need to be. And that'll allow me to trim them later on the body and have it absolutely flush. I've marked the waist here, and that tells me where to do my first bend, which is I always do the waist first. The strips I have are a little longer than they need to be to give me a little bit of leeway anyway. Notice the little steel backer I have here to bend the waist to avoid any accidents. The ebony bends well once you get it hot enough, and if you spray it with a little bit of moisture that steams into it, bends quite well. Then I clamp it into the mold and use the mold as a backer to get my final bending and to make sure it's absolutely the way I want it. Once these are all bent, then I'll put them in the mold overnight to just settle, and that way in the next day when I go to install them, I can trim them, and that'll be another video, gluing them in. But once these are in the mold, and you can see they are here, there was an extra one that I always make an extra one in case I break one, and that one did break. So